what you need to know about each sign from the Leo's perspective. I thank you guys all for being here. Thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. All right, let's see. Put this phone up really quick. So, I don't there we go, so I can see the comments. All right, yes, I'm using a candle to prop my phone. Real priestess girl shit, okay? Alright, so let's see what's going on for you guys for this live, which is going to be focusing on what you need to know about this person. And then we're gonna be looking at Leo's perspective for each sign. So you can come on and cross watch, but it might be from the other perspective, okay? How it works. What's up, Iris? What's up, you guys in the chat? Make sure you like the video on your way in. What's up, Paris? What's up, Superwoman? What's up, Janet? All right. Let's see. 3, 2. What's up, Shelly? What's up, Waxing? I think that's what that said. Oh, all right. What's up from the Philippines? Hey, all right. And we're ready. Okay, so we're going to be looking at Aries through Pisces. What do you need to know? All right. Make sure you guys like the video and comment, okay? Please do that. When you see the video, even if you watch the live, please go back and comment it when it comes up, please. That is how the video gets traction. Yeah, thank you. It's time for me to get my hair redone, though. I've been delaying that like I always do. All right, so let's see, Aries. We have the 10 of Pentacles and we have the 9 of Pentacles. So, what you need to know about this Aries is they are long-term. They think long-term when they think about you. This person is thinking about all the frills, okay? So whatever that is to you guys, some of you it's children that have been having to really, I'm going to start really talking about you guys. Like, if you don't want something for yourself, like if it's a general reading, which most of the time it is, don't be like, oh, no babies, like, oh, no babies. Like, let's say somebody wants a baby, like, that's not for you. So if you're not looking for children, that's fine. But there's a lot of people that I talk to in my personals who are struggling with fertility and things like that. So, you know, if somebody wants a child and that comes up in their reading, I think you guys should be more bringing that energy in for that person who wants that, okay? So I'm really not going to be allowing the knocking people who want children or like bringing bad vibes. So, because I really think fertility is a big thing that a lot of people struggle with, more so in the time we're living in now. So I'm just starting to get real sensitive about it. I don't know why. I just am. I've never personally struggled with it, but I know a lot of people around me. So we are bringing in blessings for people that want those blessings, okay? So for some of you, this could be talking about fertility. This could be talking about expanding the family. This could be talking about commitment. Some people don't want commitment. That's not for you. Cool. Somebody out there may be looking for their life partner. So we bring in that energy for you guys, Aries. So for Leo and Aries. So Leo and Aries, basically what you need to know about this person is they are thinking long term. They are thinking of you as their life partner. They want to do all the things with you. They may even want to buy some property or some real estate. They may even be trying to like upgrade their life now so that you guys can have a better future. So they are very future minded. What you need to know about an Aries is they are thinking about the future when it comes to you. They're not thinking about just the next couple nights. They're family planning or long-term planning when it comes to you, Leo. So that's what you guys need to know about an Aries. This could be an Aries that has some Virgo placements or some Capricorn placements, because they're very much fired up about it, but they're also practical. So they have a practical side to them, or this just came with maturity. Okay, so you guys make sure you like the video, please. Like the videos, Leos. All right, so let's see what's going on with Taurus. What do you need to know about a Taurus? Wow, they're in their own reading. Okay, giving Taurus. There is a Taurus who wants to date you. They do want to get to know you. I'm not necessarily saying they're thinking long term right now, like as far as like, I'm not saying that it has to be marriage minded with a Taurus, but they are dating you to see where things go. I feel like they're serious about you. With the Emperor here, this feels like somebody who has a lot on their plate. They have a lot to do. They're not wasting time with people that they're not interested in. They're either mature in age or they have a lot of responsibility. They have, you know, a set plan for themselves. This is somebody that there's, if they're spending time with you, then it's, especially the level that they plan on spending time with you, this Taurus, they're pretty serious about you, Leo. So, I'm not saying that they have to be ready to propose by tomorrow, but I do feel like a Taurus, this feels like somebody who's really stern. They could be military or very militant in their approach to life, but they are opening up to you. This could even be somebody who's been through a marriage, they have children. 7337, as I say that, get the likes up though, just saying. But for some of you, 7337 may be significant. They could have Scorpio in their chart as well. Very controlling person, not necessarily saying controlling in the nature like they control you. They're just very controlling over their environment. They definitely give off military or militant vibes, okay? So, they do want to date you to see where things go. They may have like a lot of responsibility. They may have been through life before. I'm getting a mature vibe off of this person. No nonsense, but they are romantic, and I feel like they're ready to show you that side. So you could be getting asked out on a date soon by a Taurus, or courted, if that's too traditional. I'm an old woman, so I'm not, just people be taking me serious when I say that. I'm not old in age, but my mannerisms, my thought process sometimes tends to be super old school or traditional. My dad's been calling me Granny Moss since I was 7 or 6. Like that was his nickname for me. Okay, so I have a grandma energy. So courting might be a little outdated, but they want to do all the things, like as far as getting to know you, taking you out. They feel stable too, so it could lead to a long-term commitment if you guys are compatible. But I will say this person isn't giving me warm and fuzzy vibes. This does not feel like a young Taurus. If they're young, then they grew up fast. This does not feel like somebody who's here to play games. They want to get to know you. They may not be the most emotionally vulnerable, but they are serious about you. And the reason why I'm driving this home, Leo, is because we're very hyper vigilant a lot of times, because we do not want to care more than the other person. That's detrimental for a Leo. So this person doesn't show that they care a lot on their face. So when you're trying to read them and see what's up and all that, you're not going to be able to really read them like that. So this is confirmation for you guys, okay? So let's see what's going on with Gemini and Leo. So you guys are on a break from a Gemini right now. I don't necessarily feel like this is forever. It depends on what side of the spectrum you want to be on. I get it two ways. So, okay, so yeah, I get two different scenarios. So please understand that there are two different types of people in this energy. Okay, some of you guys are trying to let go of a Gemini. You don't talk to them as much anymore, or the passion is kind of like you're ready to let go of a Gemini, but maybe they're not over you. So if you guys have like a Gemini, I don't want to say in the background, but it kind of is like, but you guys don't want to be with them anymore. You feel like you've did whatever you need to do with them. You've lived out your relationship with this person, and it's time to move on. They are not done with you. I don't feel like, this feels like a Gemini who would not let you go unless you let them go for good. They wouldn't let you go. They would be around no matter what. If you wanted to be with them, they would be with you. Like, you have kind of the power in that situation, because I feel like maybe this person learned a lot from you with the Hangman here. But they're karmic in a sense for you. For those who are wanting to let a Gemini go, they are somebody that you've learned everything that you needed to learn from them. But this person will always learn from you. Okay, so for some of you, if you're trying to let go of a Gemini, I feel like you're able to do that. But just know that if you picked up the phone and text them, or if you call, they would be responsive. And I'm not saying that to abuse that situation. Usually I have high vibe Leos on this channel, so just letting you guys know, if you still feel a connection with the Gemini, it's real. But just know that if you feel like that person is karmic and there's somebody that you're meant to grow and move on from, then go ahead and do that, okay? It's not necessarily going to hurt them, because they understand. The Hangman here feels like they know they need to let you go too, but the Four of Swords is telling me that they aren't. They're okay with having a spot in your life. It sounds terrible, but this is the reality of the situation. I don't mince words. I speak the truth. So those are for those who are feeling like you're growing apart from a Gemini. Okay? Now, for others of you, because you guys have to keep in mind, a lot of these Western signs, their true signs be fixed signs. Like a Western Gemini, a lot of them are Vedic. If y'all want to, a lot of y'all love to say Vedic, which is the same thing I'm talking about, but y'all act like I'm crazy when I say 13 signs. But their true sign is Taurus. So they could be, they're very stubborn. They're not the type to let go. Like there will always be that sort of lingering kind of. They're very possessive in that way. They may let you go and let you live your life, but if you needed them or if you called them, they're going to be there. So a lot of these early June, late Mays, it would make sense that they're kind of solid in your life in that way. The best way I can kind of explain it is like Kanye and Kim. Like, they may have a strained relationship in the public eye, but I know behind the scenes, he's down for her no matter what. And they have a weird ass relationship, but it's kind of like Jada and Tupac. They didn't have a physical, they weren't in like that, what we know of, but there was always that dynamic where she could always kind of rely on him. So that's what I'm getting with the Gemini for some of you. Then others of you, it's just a break with this person. There could be a need for you guys to sacrifice something between the two of you. There's a change that needs to happen. You kind of both know this, so this change could be like maybe the Gemini is still in a relationship with somebody else, or maybe you're in a relationship with somebody else, or maybe somebody has some toxic habits, some addictions, and they're holding on to it. That needs to be cleared first before you come back with the Gemini if you want to still be with them. But I'm getting two sets of people. I'm getting some people who know that they're outgrowing a relationship with the Gemini. That's majority of you. And then I'm getting some of you who maybe you've never even really fully been in a relationship with this person, or it feels like every time you try to get with this Gemini, there are some blockages, or you're both in situations that you're there with somebody, you're with somebody. It's something like that. Y'all both know that needs to be a significant change before y'all can get together. And no one is making that change at the time, or whoever is the one who needs to make that change. 7447 as I say that. So that might be somebody's number. But whoever needs to be making that change is not right now. So you guys are on a break. So if you know that you still want to be with a Gemini, this is not the end, but a change needs to happen in order for y'all to come back together. Okay, so that's what y'all need to know about a Gemini. Let's see what's going on with a Cancer and a Leo. Temperate, 6 of Cups. So some of y'all may be in lack of communication with a Cancer. You'd be like no contact. Because Spirit is trying to bring you guys back around to each other. There's like, you guys might be having memories or seeing things that remind you of a Cancer, like seeing their car a lot or thinking of them a lot. This could be their rising, especially in Vedic. I told y'all, young Cancers and ghosting. Casper out here. So there is a I don't want to say a reconciliation, but like coming back around. So they could come back around. They could come back around in retrograde, because this could be like a retrograde thing. But Temperance and 6 of Cups does tell me that Spirit is trying to bring you guys back together. Well, it may not be for you. There's somebody out there that might be trying to get back with the Cancer, because I see here Spirit is bringing a Cancer back for some of you. So if you guys are in no contact with the Cancer, I mean, it don't really matter if you want them or not. If you don't want them, then it's easily to keep them blocked, or just don't engage it. But for some of you, if you want to be back with the Cancer, or you feel like this Cancer is coming back for some reason, I agree. And it feels like Spirit has a hand in it with the Temperance card. I really don't know why, though. Maybe there's some unfinished business with you and this person. Like, it could be like you need to tell them for sure, like you're done with them, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But there is like a returning, this person coming back around. Because I'm seeing some of you guys maybe having like dreams, or your mind's kind of drifting to that person for some reason. That's not on an accident or just by coincidence. The Temperance card is telling me that they're literally like temperance angels are doing that. It's not about you, it's other energies. So some of you guys, it could be to learn a lesson from this person. Some of you guys, maybe there are children that are supposed to come from this connection. Maybe you already have children with a Cancer. I don't know. Maybe that might be why you guys are coming back together, because you might already have a family with this person. Something like that is happening where Spirit is kind of bringing this person back around. They could even be praying for it too. The Temperance could be them praying for it too. And whoever this Cancer is, they might have some guides that are able to do what they ask them to do, or whatever God they pray to is answering, because there's an opportunity. Maybe you guys see each other unexpectedly, go to the same place. I don't know. It feels like the Wheel of Fortune should be here because it doesn't feel like it has anything to do with you necessarily. It feels like there's another type of force bringing you guys back around to each other. And this could be a Cancer you ain't spoke to in a long time. Like, this could be somebody from back in the day. Like, you, friend. It could be a friend. Because this doesn't have to be a romantic reading. You keep that in mind. It could be a friend. Because the Six of Cups can be friends from your childhood. Or this could be a cousin, a sibling. Because Six of Cups to me represents children and siblings or cousins. So yeah, it could be somebody from back in your past. Like maybe somebody, you're like a friend that you haven't seen in forever. You just like, for some reason I keep wondering what's going on with that person. I wonder how they're doing. Or I remember a field trip we went on. Like it could be something like that. So it could even be a friend or a family member coming back around. But it would be like a cousin or maybe a sibling that you fell out with and you haven't talked to in a while. So just know that there's some sort of reconnection with the Cancer that's coming in. Okay? So I don't know who that's for, but I told you I don't really do them Western Cancers like that. I don't do the sidereal ones either. I'm enough for the both of us. So let's see what's going on for Leo and Leos. So we have the Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So a Leo is manifesting you in. This is what I talk about with the Leo-Leo combo every time. So we are trying to do the same thing to each other. So this is like refer to my last live about Leos and Leos. This is why I don't do it. Y'all see why I say I don't do it? I'm not doing it. I don't know. Maybe a woman. Maybe I could. No, because I don't get along with them. My own. We get along, but like I don't know. Maybe it be touch and go. So it's a lot. I be having some Leo friends though. I've definitely attracted a lot of Leo friends, obviously with this channel too. But before that, I attracted a lot of Leo friends. But relationship wise, this is what's happening. Y'all both doing this to each other. This is what y'all both doing. And tell me y'all not, because the Queen of Wands came out, which is a Leo card. To me, it's a Leo card. So this is y'all are literally mirroring each other. So who's gonna be? This is just like the last live. Who's gonna be the first one to make the move? Because y'all both manifesting each other in. Y'all both manifesting each other, and that's literally the Queen of Wands, Three of Wands. This is what she does. This is her field of work. She's the queen of these. She's the queen of this. This is her realm. So y'all are both in y'all power. You're both trying to manifest messages, listening subliminals, doing whatever the hell y'all do to manifest to each other. I don't know what. I really don't. This is what y'all need to know about this person. You need to know that this person is manifesting you and you are manifesting them. That's what Spirit is saying. Because y'all are, this person showed up in the reading, Queen of Wands, as a Leo, doing what they do. So to me, somebody's going to have to be the first, which is like, who's going to be manifested? We have a manifestee and we have a manifested. Who is going to be the manifested? If you're gonna be the manifested, you're gonna be the one to send the message, okay? And it has nothing to do with who's the more powerful manifester. It just, if you want the Leo, then send the message, because that's what you want. So they're in alignment with what you want. It's like both of y'all manifestations are working, because they're trying to manifest you in. You want them. So communication with them is both getting y'all both what y'all want, but y'all are both so stubborn. This is so crazy. This is why I could never. Every time I do Leo readings, I start getting laughing and giddy like this, don't I? Because this is hilarious. It's like, I don't even know. It's like Simba and Nala pinned you again. You know, it's like that. It's like that type of energy. I don't know. I will say, because this matters to you guys, Leos, that whoever is the feminine Leo in this connection, and if you're both feminine Leos, I don't know what to tell y'all. The feminine one feels more powerful in this connection. I just got Hancock, and Charlize Theron, my birthday twin, I love her to death. She was strong. I just got the picture because I love the scene where she hits him with the truck. Anybody who knows me knows I will watch that shit on repeat. There's something wrong with me. But I wish I had a dude I could hit with the truck and he don't die. And I wish I had that power to do it. I don't know, I'm like that. But I love that she did it. It feels like I'm living vicariously through her while she's doing this. So, yeah. I got that image in my head. So, that's kind of what this is like. This is kind of what this is like. So, yeah. And it's like if y'all stop using y'all powers on each other, y'all could be together. Because that's probably why Hancock and the chick kept getting attacked. Because they probably kept using their powers and doing the fucking most. Because I think, what was it? When they were together, they didn't have their powers, I think it was. They were vulnerable. So that's what happens with you and this person. In order for you guys to be together, you have to be vulnerable. You can't keep putting power on each other. It's not going to work. You're going to repel each other like magnets, which is kind of what's happening here. So you're either going to be the manifestee or the manifested. I just got Art of War in my head too. So yeah, this is a real strategic connection. Somebody's going to have to be the first one to reach out though. I feel like the feminine may be manifesting the masculine in. So you probably will get communication from this person if you're the feminine. But that's what I'm seeing. You guys are literally marrying each other. And I just got that whole scene in my head. So that's what's going on between you and another Leo right now. Period. And Hancock act like a Leo. He's not. I mean, Will Smith is September, but I don't know what Hancock's birthday is specifically, but he acted like a Leo in that movie, definitely. That part, and when he said, that part is my favorite part, when she hits him with the truck, and when they say, if you watch the movie, I think his name is Jason Baby. He tells them that they're coming to arrest him, and he said, "Bitch can try." When he was eating this, that shit is the funniest part. I don't know why. But that shit always takes me out. Like, the little things be having me dead, and that is one of my favorite parts of the movie. But I literally got superheroes and shit in my head between you and a Leo. So let's see what's going on with you and Virgo. Six of Wands, King of Swords. So you got a Virgo that has a lot of pride. They need a lot of praise. Ooh, it might be a Western Virgo. You got a Virgo that needs a lot of praise. They are smart, educated. They may be the best in their field or something really good. They're consulted. People consult them. They could be an astrologer. What's up, Ty? They could be an astrologer. They could be I want to say a tarot reader, or they could be like, I don't know, a surgeon. They're very smart. They could be a scientist. They have some sort of intelligence where they get praised by other people, so they're expecting that from you. This is going to be a hard connection too, and I keep telling y'all this Leo Virgo shit is hard. Now, if you get you a mid-September, that's easier. But I'm talking about them early Septembers, them late August, like them people born around this time. Listen, could you imagine dating Michael Jackson, for instance? His birthday's tomorrow. I mean, him and Madonna tried. Madonna's a true Leo in sidereal. Michael Jackson is a true Leo, too, by the way. But he's a Western Virgo, so I'll entertain it for a minute. Go back and watch how their relationship was. It was a fucking power struggle. I mean, Madonna and Michael Jackson. Who, like... You know what I'm saying? It's Michael. So it's like, Madonna, you're cool. Not saying that you ain't got it, but then it's Mike. And he's like, yeah, it's me. You know, like, fuck you thought. So that's kind of how this Virgo is. This Virgo, because the Six of Wands, yeah, they may have some sort of, like, status, or they are good at something. They're very cocky. Like, they're very much like, yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to shake this one, Leo, because it's like... We got pride too. Leo's got pride and dignity. You know what I'm saying? You know, we looking at you like, it's like, okay, but we Madonna. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, but we is Madonna. You know, like, let's not act, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how it is. In that situation for y'all, it's like, yeah, I know you, but I me too. So it kind of feels like a power struggle. I'm not going to lie. They like praise from you. They kind of may try to do things to like one up you. This person likes a lot of control. And I don't like the King of Swords and the Six of Wands together. I just don't like it. I'm going to be honest with you. Feels like somebody who's very prideful. So if you guys are in no communication, they do keep tabs on you. This person feels more in competition with you. That's what I was getting. Michael Jackson and Madonna, they were competitive. If you go back and watch the history of their relationship, they will speak on how competitive they were. And that's how this feels. That's how this feels. Competitiveness. I mean, if you like that in your relationships, that's cool. For some of you, this is a friend who keeps tabs on you, and they are in competition secretly, like maybe even secretly, but you might even feel like they do a lot, post a lot, or they do, like, if you may feel like slight shade from them, I could see that. This also reminds me of, like, which I don't know if it's true or not, that J-Lo doesn't, do let her dancers be Virgos or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm not against it. As an astrologer, I do say I'm signist. Everybody knows that. I'm not saying it's right, but I do kind of like tend to know where the energy is most likely going to go with certain signs. I'm not going to say it happens every time, but for me, I'm kind of like, okay, I've done this a couple times because I observe, because I'm an astrologer, so I observe people based off of that, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of don't mess with these people usually. I'm not saying that she did that, but this kind of reminds me of that. It's like a competition with this Virgo. If for some of you it's a friend, it may not be your relationship partner, but I don't like this. It's kind of a cockiness to it, one upping, or wanting you to chase them. So a Virgo needs a lot of praise. If you're gonna be with a Virgo, you got it. Their ego. There's something about their ego. This feels like it's from a wound. The King of Swords usually is a wounded king, so this comes from some sort of like feeling like they weren't enough, or yeah, from childhood or whatever. Maybe their last partner belittled them. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not going to judge people, but be careful with the Virgo. Unless you're willing to put that pride aside, then, that's what I ain't judging you. They may have some Libra placements for them to come out as the King of Swords. I just heard that moving into Libra. So we got Libra and Leo. We have the Fool and we have the Two of Wands. So between you and a Libra, they feel like they're ready to move on. They're not fully at that point yet, but they're kind of like leaning towards more moving on from this. I'm hearing, hey, sexy lady, it was nice to know you, but I gotta move on. That's what I'm kind of getting with a Libra. Like, for some of you, there was a Libra who was holding out for you. They were hoping that you came back. Like, there was a Libra who was, like, hoping you came back. You guys are like, yeah, whatever. So they thought. They thought that because maybe you guys had some sort of on again, off again cycle with the Libra. So they, yeah, may have thought you were going to come back. They were, like, holding a candle for you. You guys, please hit the like button, please. There's, like, 100 of you guys in here. So please hit the like button. As I always say, it's free. It's a great way to support the channel. Hit the like button, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Go ahead and keep hitting that like button. So yeah, there's a Libra who they're not. They still kind of aren't ready to move on yet, though, because you have the Two Wands here. Like, they're not sure if they want to move on. They're leaning towards letting this go. And it could be because they feel like you're not interested anymore, Leo. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like they would rather keep it going. They would rather stay with you, but you're not interested anymore, or they feel like maybe you've moved on. So they're kind of ready to, like, let this go. But like I said, it's not from a place of, like, wanting to let go. It's feeling like they feel like they have no choice but to let go. You're not interested. You don't want them anymore. You're moving on. So they feel like they have no choice. So if you want a Libra, if you want this Libra, you may need to send some sort of signal that you're still interested, because they don't think you're interested anymore. And maybe you're not. I feel for a lot of you, you're not. To be honest with you, a lot of you, maybe you considered it at some point. Maybe you still felt to, like, pull to them. But, this feels like a Libra who's kind of throwing up their hands and saying, look, they don't have any choice. For some of you, they may have to, like, move or do something significant in their life that's going to pull them away from you. So they kind of have to embrace that part of life. They might be moving, or there's a job opportunity, okay, which is pulling them away from you, so they can't, like, wait. Because this feels like somebody was trying to wait it out. See if you come back, see if you're still interested. Now, for others of you, I just got one more message. Now, there's another group of you that there's a Libra who's married or already in a relationship. They could be wanting to let go. They're leaving that situation, not wanting to, because the Fool is here. They're in transformation, though. It's not, like, happening synonymously, but they're moving out of another relationship, and they're coming towards you. This could be, it sounds kind of futuristic, but this could be a Libra that you don't even know yet. So some of y'all could meet a Libra soon. Maybe you meet them on travel, and they could be married, but their marriage isn't going well. I just got a ring, a band, but it's not, there's no ring there. Like, not in a sneaky sense, like somebody, oh, they're taking it off because they don't want people to know they're married. No, this feels like somebody who always wore a ring because it's a print, like they wear, but they're taking it off. So it feels like they don't wear the ring anymore because it's not of significance. This is the message I'm getting in my head. I just saw a plane. So this could be somebody who travels for business, but they're divorcing. Yeah. So you guys could be meeting somebody who's in a transition in their life. They're coming out of a marriage, or you already know of this person. They're already in another situation. You know who they are, but they're in the transition of leaving that, and you guys may wind up with this person. So that's a quick message for some of y'all who maybe already know a Libra who's with somebody else. Okay. So let me go ahead and move to Scorpio. We have the Magician, and we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. So, you guys may have a single Scorpio. This feels like somebody who's single, but they are powerful. I wanted to say rich. And yeah, so some of you guys may be meeting a rich Scorpio. All right, somebody who has a lot of power. They could be a rapper. Who fucking Drake? Let me stop. See, I don't even be doing that on this channel. See, I gotta get me a bell because I be trying to be good on Leo on this channel. Sorry, you guys. 13 signs hardly popped out for a minute. I'm coming back because I gotta get a bell. All right, let me get back into my avatar state because I was about to say, who messing with Drake? But y'all see how it came out. See, I be trying for y'all. I be trying to be high vibe on this channel. I don't be trying to be too trashy. But listen, somebody, why Drake in this reading? Okay, let me move. No, me and Drake have some weird connection because he always comes up in my readings, and I like Drake, but I'm not like, if Drake came like past my house, right? Oh, cool, Drake came by. I'm not like, oh my God, it's Drake. I'm not like that type of person. So he just comes up in my readings a lot. But yeah, so there is a powerful Scorpio. This person feels single though. They don't feel like they have a family. They feel like, I don't know why. This feels like somebody who's been waiting to settle down. I'm getting like not so much a George Clooney, but could be like that. Like somebody who stayed single, accumulated some wealth. Now they're ready to settle down. This is somebody who put career first, but it turned out for them. Because some people, it's a risk. Like you put your career first, and then you don't even get successful, and then you don't. That may not be for everybody. I don't wish that on nobody. But sometimes, because it could be your chart means that you're supposed to have a family, but you keep putting career first. I know a lot of people. We could talk about that all day. I can get into it, but there's a lot of people who they keep that past life energy of being a workaholic when they're really supposed to be here for a family. I see it in charts all the time. But anyway, this person, it worked out for them. Maybe that was a part of their chart, that they were supposed to be single and put career first. So they may have like, they might be born around the 90s, 88, 89, 90, or 90, yeah, like they might be like literally 1990. So they could be coming into like being early 30s because it feels like they're ready to settle down. But they have some sort of placement in their chart that made them more business oriented or more career oriented first, and now they're ready to settle down. They may not have children yet. I don't feel like for a lot of you they do, but they may. They're very legacy minded too. So this person may have properties, real estate. They're manifesting this for themselves if they don't already have it. But usually the King of Pentacles for me, especially upright next to this Magician, is somebody who's already manifested for this. And then they're still manifesting on top of that. This is somebody who's still growing in the wealth that they already have. So some of you guys be open to meeting, like I'm keep hearing hypergamy, and I've been hearing that in a lot of readings. So dating up, like some of you guys may be trying to manifest somebody who has wealth. And you guys know how Leos and Scorpios are, okay? Y'all know how that should be. So some of you guys may be attracting somebody who's very wealth, family oriented, wanting to settle down. They may be single, no children, because that's usually what the Magician is for me. But because the King of Pentacles is here, they may already have had children or something. But they're open to children. They're open to children. This person takes care of themselves for some of you. I do feel like this person may be in the gym. So for some of you out there, I don't want to say this in a negative way, but I'm saying like if you want a certain person, make sure you are exuding that energy. So if you want somebody who takes care of themselves and has a certain wealth, make sure that you're doing those things, because that's how you're going to connect with people. I just did a reading where I was talking about, if you want a spiritual person, do spiritual stuff, do tarot readings, like, you know, because you're going to meet spiritual people. Like if you already have the gift of something, right, and you're wanting somebody who's into astrology, do astrology readings, because the chances of you meeting people who are into astrology is astronomical, right? So if you want somebody who's maybe into expensive stuff, certain luxury lifestyle, maybe you need to go ahead and align yourself with that. Okay, so get in the gym, do the things that you know you want in your partner, because some of you guys are manifesting a soulmate or a high level soulmate, whatever the case may be. So there's a powerful energy coming in from a Scorpio who's very, they want it all with you. I don't feel like this person's ready to play a game. They feel like they're ready to settle down. That's what it feels like. Not like, oh, quick, fast, and hurry, but they're manifesting their spouse. Like this person is literally, okay, like I'm looking for marriage now. I've ticked off wealth, I've ticked off health. Now it's time to, this is a very could be like they have Virgo in their chart, because they're very like, I did these things. Now I'm ready, because they wanted to be a provider. This is a provider. This reminds me of Deontay Wilder, who I think is a true Scorpio. No, he's a Scorpio in Western, I think, but don't quote me. But this reminds me of somebody who wants to take care of their family. So they've done all the ticks, okay? So I don't know who that was for, but it was very specific. And it feels like some Leos who are trying to manifest, like, you know, a wealthy lifestyle. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, y'all know I ain't against it. All right. So let's see what's going on for Ophiuchus. Okay. Nine of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So you guys have, oh my God. So you guys, if you're dealing with Ophiuchus, I know some of you guys actually watch for this sign. Some people don't, but it's fine. There is an Ophiuchus who has a lot of love for you. Lots of love. Lots of love. And they hide it. They hide it so much. It may even be one-sided with this person. Some of you guys might not even feel the same way about an Ophiuchus. There could be an Ophiuchus who might be like a tad bit obsessed with you, because it feels like it could be one-sided. And this might be why they keep a lid on it, because they don't want you to know. Oh, this is some Ophiuchus shit if I've ever heard it. Some of y'all got an Ophiuchus that's into you, like in love with you. They might like watch everything you do, support everything you do. Yeah, and they keep a lid on it. But that's what Ophiuchus people do. They are secretive. That's what they do. They could act like they don't give a fuck about you, but they care about you more than anything in the world. Yeah, there's somebody out there, Leo. If you're dealing with an Ophiuchus, they love you way more than they're letting you know. Way more, and they're very good at hiding it. They're very good at acting like it doesn't bother them. Or like, even if you guys are in a relationship with this person, they make it seem like they're in control of their emotions over you, but they're really not. They keep a lid on it very well. Very stoic, but that's not the case. It's not the case. They are deeply in love with you. And they feel like you do it too. They feel like you mirror them. So that could be why they keep a lid on their feelings, because they feel like you do the same thing. But there's a lot of love here. I mean, for some of you, you may be paying this person to dust. Like, you may not even pay attention to them. But if you wanted to be with somebody, like, who really supports you, I'm not necessarily getting obsession because the devil is in here. But if you want somebody who would really support you and really love you and kind of be there for you, ride or die, this would be the person. Now, Ophiuchus are born between the dates of November 29th and December 17th. So you may call them a Sagittarius. Their energy is just a little bit different if you watch it. It's just a little bit more watery. So, yeah, this person's all in their feelings about you. Probably listening to music, making music about you. Yeah, so you got to ride or die in the Ophiuchus. They may not tell you this, but it's here. Now, I was kind of getting that earlier in the Scorpio, so they may have Scorpio placements too. Okay? So let's move into Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. No, it's no problem. It's no problem at all. Let's go to Sagittarius. It does help when people are kind of trying to scroll back, though. But somebody did the timestamps in the last video, so thank you for that. Like, I appreciate that. I'm not good with timestamps. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I timestamps my pick cards, but the all signs reads, listen, y'all be asking for a lot from me, okay? With that. But I appreciate those who do it so much. Like, I really do. I really don't even want you to think that I don't appreciate that. So I'm gonna stop and tell you, those who post the timestamps, You're the type of people we need in the world, okay? Period. You're the type of people we need more of the world. You, people like you, and more dogs, but certain breeds of dogs. But maybe we don't need more dogs. Let me not say that before PETA comes and tries to tell me I'm overpopulating dogs. I just love dogs, okay? I have a very strong affection for them. They love me. We love each other. It's a thing, okay? So anyway, moving on. Sagittarius. I'm not liking this energy with Sagittarius, and this is why I'm kind of delaying reading it because I'm getting a little irritated. I don't like it. You guys know when I say I don't like something, I'm telling y'all I don't like it because I don't like this type of energy for y'all because I feel like y'all are better than this. So there's a Sagittarius who is purposely playing games. Some of y'all got a Sag that's playing games. This might not resonate for everybody. So this might, if this isn't your reading, don't take it. But this feels like there's Sagittarius energy that's playing games. Like they maybe come in, maybe I wanted to say love bomb. Maybe they love bomb you a little bit, and then they go back out. There's a game being played with the Sag, and how you'll know how this will be confirmed for you is if this retrograde season, this person disappears or gets distant. This is the Sagittarius that I'm talking about. Okay. This is the Sagittarius I'm talking about. The Sagittarius that I'm talking about is somebody who may come in and it's like everything's good and but then they leave again. And this is the reason why they're doing this is because they are non-committal. Either they already have somebody in their life or they're non-committal. Like they don't want to settle down. And they may give you that impression, but I feel like for a lot of y'all are not the only one in the Sagittarius' life. And I feel like for a lot of y'all, Leo, this Sagittarius is not the only one in your life. However, I don't like the back and forth. I don't like that. There's no consistency with this person. Okay? It's very in and out. So, yeah, I don't really like this energy. And for some of you, they may have like a marriage or they might have a stable partner and it feels like they go to you and you guys have this great time and they go back to this person or something like that. So I always think of that as like stealing energy. If it's balanced and it's open and it's, everybody in the situation is aware and, it's healthy, then I'm for it. But in this situation, it feels like this person's coming and getting all this great healing and, Leo 9 sun energy, and then they're taking it back to a life that they don't like because I'm really being drawn to how he's walking towards darkness necessarily. I've never really noticed that because sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, and I'm getting the message to really look at this. So it kind of feels like this person is coming and getting their cup filled from you in whatever way that makes sense, and then going and doing what they wanted to do. It feels like an emotional roller coaster with the Sagittarius. So I don't like it. It feels I don't know what to say. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily feel like they're telling you to cut this person off, but there could definitely need to be some boundaries set. If you guys want to cut them off, I know that's what y'all love to say. Y'all cutting people off. Cut them off. That's what you need to do. But for those who may not find themselves that strong yet, I don't feel like Spirit necessarily wants you to completely cut this person off, but there needs to be boundaries, respect. This is what you can and cannot do if you're going to continue dealing with the Sagittarius. I don't judge, so I don't tell people what to do. I don't really care. Unless it's like really hurting you mentally, like it's really taking you through the ringer and it's not good for you. I will tell you, like, I'm going to get on you. But in this situation, y'all already know this person. You know them for how they are. I hope y'all aren't thinking y'all going to change this person unless you change how you interact with them. Okay, because why would they change the situation? It's like if somebody gave you a brand new iPhone, like the iPhones that's about to drop this year, and they not even out yet, and they say, yeah, I'll give it to you for $10. Even if you don't like iPhones, because guess what? You about to take that joint. If you're smart, if you don't want it, you're gonna sell it when the iPhones drop, and get you a little bag off of a $10. To me, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. But most people be like, what's wrong with it? Why are you offering it to me for $10? That's kind of how you need to be looking at yourself in this situation, Leo. I'm not trying to compare you to an iPhone. That's just what came to my mind. I try to make it in simple terms. But anything that you feel is a luxury. If somebody says, here, I'm giving you this all expense paid trip to Barbados, food, what's up with it? You feeling like it's going to be, I ain't even watched this show, but what is it? What's that show? Squid Games. I ain't never watched it. But everybody talks about it. It's like you gonna think it's some Squid Game shit. You like, oh, they send us to a serial killer island. Ain't no way they giving me free That's how y'all need to start looking at the energy that y'all giving the Sagittarius. Why would you be giving that out for $10? Is there something wrong with it? Not saying there's something wrong with you, Leo, but maybe we do need to think about why are we giving away all this magnificence. That's all. I'm gonna move on. I ain't about to preach today. Y'all ain't about to have me preaching. I'm on here longer than I wanted to be. I was going quick, fast, and give it on, but I feel like I'm gonna spend some time with y'all today. But y'all ain't about to have me preaching. Let's get on with y'all Capricorn. We about to be preaching. Okay. Didn't this come out for Capricorn last time? Last reading? No, it was the Queen of Wands, I think, last reading for Capricorn. I know it was one of the fire court cards. It was either the King or Queen of Wands. I want to say it was the Queen of Wands for Capricorn last reading. So, I told y'all in that last reading for Capricorn, y'all have them in control. Y'all have the control here. There is a Capricorn that's very focused on you. Especially if you happen to be those Leos who have a public platform. Now, you'll know, or if you have a public social media, or this Capricorn may be on your friends, they love what you do. They love watching you perform in whatever way that may be. Even if it's you guys at work, going out to parties, they love, maybe you guys are in the same friend group, they love to see you light up. They love to see you light up. There was an interview that this woman did. She used to be with Marilyn Monroe all the time. And Marilyn asked her one day, they were walking down New York, and Marilyn was just being her. Nobody really knew it was her. She was, kind of just more in that chill energy. And then Marilyn turned to her and said, do you want me to bring Marilyn out? Do you want me to turn her on? Because y'all know Marilyn Monroe's real name is Norma, right? That's not who her real name is. So she asked the lady, do you want me to bring her out? And the lady was like, yeah. The lady looked at her like, what the fuck are you talking about? You are Marilyn Monroe. How can you bring her out, right? And so Marilyn changed, like her energy just changed, and all of a sudden people just start flocking to her. Like she turned that shit on, and she was Marilyn Monroe at that point. Like that charisma, that attractive ability. That's what this person loves about you, this Capricorn. They love that. They love seeing you in your element. So something about you seems performative to them, but not in a bad way. Like a way that, like, okay, you're gonna come in the room and uplifted. You don't want to come in the room on a Debbie Downer energy. Like, if you're not feeling good, you're going to take your time, get yourself together, and you're like, all right, I'm about to go meet this group of people, or I'm about to go to dinner with my friends. Let me get myself together so I can bring that positivity to other people's lives. Leos are not usually the Leos I know, especially, I don't want to say August, but this feels like August Leo energy with the sun. I always kind of get that. But either way, you don't come into a situation like, oh, I want to bring everybody down with my problems. I'm mad at somebody else. I'm going to come in here mad and bring it up. You're not like that. Now, the Junes, or you get into the Mays, I know the Octobers, I can give you a couple of months that's like, yeah, they don't care. If they not in a good mood, everybody going to know. They coming in like they move. Leos is like, this is why people think we're fake. But it's not that. It's just that we are generators usually. We are the people that, when people see us, they usually get giddy. They get happy, like, oh, yo, bro, they here. Because we bring positivity to the situation. So this is how this Capricorn sees you. And they love that. It puts them on the edge of their seat. What is this Leo going to do next? What is Leo going to do next? Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, you will find this annoying about this Capricorn Leo. They do a lot of observing you from afar. And you know this probably. You feel it. Maybe it's never been confirmed because Capricorns would die if you knew that. But they observe you a lot. They watch you a lot. And this is how they love to see you like this. They love to see you in your element, performing, making people laugh, whatever the case may be. So they are definitely singing your praises. They probably tell other people to watch you. They tell their friends, their family about you. They definitely feel like you're a positive, motivating force in their life. I just heard that song by Aaliyah, At Your Best. I know that she didn't originally sing it, but I'm hearing her version. So, you're a positive, motivating force. And Aaliyah was a Capricorn in Western, so that's probably why Spirit is sending me that song. So that's what this person feels. You are a positive, motivating force in their life. You make this person happy. Not that this person isn't complete on their own, because we do have the King of Wands. So this is somebody who isn't trying to latch on to you to use you and no, this is somebody who has their own light, but they honor your light. And if you ever see the King and the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands sits forward. She's not looking at the King. The King of Wands is looking at her. You know what I'm saying? He's obsessed with her. You see? she's looking forward. And she's looking forward. She's kind of looking at him, but not really. She's sitting forward. He's looking directly at her. So you may see this person, like I said, you notice this person, but you're not fixated on them. They love watching you, Leo. So this could be a Capricorn for some of you. Maybe you guys aren't aware of this person, because some of you, I feel like this might be a Capricorn that has status, followers. They could even be like spiritual. But either way, this feels like somebody who wants a relationship with you. They want union. They definitely see you in a very high light. They see you as a light, literally. Okay, and I don't get that they're broken. This doesn't feel like somebody who's broken. That's why for some of you, this might be somebody who watches. If you have a platform and you have people watching you, this is for some of those Leos. I don't know why I'm getting that. There is a Capricorn that is watching you, and you may not know who this person is, because it feels like they have some sort of considerable power or influence. Okay, with the King of Wands. They may even do the same thing that you do. This might be how they came upon you. Okay, so if you're a Leo who reads tarot, they might do tarot too, or something like that. Or if you're a Leo who acts, you're a Leo who does singing, they may rap or something. Okay, so that's what I have for you for Capricorn. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius. We have the Hermit and the Four of Wands. So an Aquarius is definitely thinking about a relationship. You guys may be in no contact with an Aquarius. You could be taking a break from an Aquarius right now. And I feel like that might be needed, because with the Hermit card here, the Hermit card usually tells me that you and this person need time apart to really elevate the relationship. You need time to elevate yourselves in order to bring the relationship to the next level. Okay, so Spirit has maybe put you on a timeout from an Aquarius. Okay, but it doesn't mean it's not permanent. The Hermit is talking about that growth that you can't do with someone. It's a growth that you have to do by yourself. There are, like I said earlier when I was talking about Gemini reading, there are times when I'm supposed to be in union with people, and I do a lot of growing during that time. And then there's time when Spirit will isolate me and put me by myself, and I don't like it. I'm not saying that I enjoy those times, but there's a lot of times where I get a lot of leveling up, a lot of glowing up on my own. So that's kind of what's happening between you and an Aquarius. Keep in mind that this is kind of Aquarius's off season right now. Okay, whenever we're in the season opposite of your birthday time, that's your off season. So for us, that's like January, February. That's kind of when we're doing our introspection. That's what's happening for an Aquarius right now. This is their time of introspection. This is their time of trying to grow. Okay, so they're kind of more introverted, thinking about the future. If you guys are married to an Aquarius and you guys are on separation, I don't feel like they want to get separated. They're thinking about moving in. So Aquarius is actually thinking about a relationship. And I know it's like kind of hard to believe, but they are thinking about settling down. And Leo and Aquarius I've actually seen a lot of connections like that. I've actually seen, I think Bobby Brown and Whitney were one, if I'm not mistaken. I think Bobby Brown's an Aquarius in Western, but I could be wrong. But I have seen a good bit of a Leo Aquarius connections that they work. They're weird sometimes, but they work. You know what I'm saying? My brother, he's an Aquarius. He attracts a good bit of Leos. I think it's creepy because I feel like a lot of these girls remind me of me. They remind me of me, so I'm just like, what is that? Like, it's kind of weird, but it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? In a way, not trying to say in a weird way, but it's like I be talking to these girls and I'm like, yeah, I see why you be feeling this way about my brother, because I be seeing his ass the same way. So we be seeing my brother from the same perspective. And I be asking them, like, why y'all even deal with him? Because y'all know he's completely different, but they love it. So, you know what I'm saying? The Leo women that my brother has dealt with, they love him, so I just think it's weird. And I've always been saying, like, I think I would probably do well with an Aquarius. But I've never met one. For some reason, I never, like, meet them in relationships, or we just never really hit it off. So there is an Aquarius that really does want a relationship with you, and they've done a lot of thinking about it. This is not just like whimsical. And honestly, that's kind of how Aquarians do things. They're not very just like fly by night when it comes to relationships. They're very picky, very, very picky. So I don't want to say feel honored, but I will say that, trust me, you went through, this was a process for them. This was not something they just came to like, oh yeah, I'm just going to get in a relationship with Leo, or I'm just going to marry Leo. No, this came through deep introspection and passing all those Aquarian tests that you kind of have to pass in order to be their partner. And I know everybody's like, oh, F Aquarians. Leo's like, what's an Aquarius to a Leo? You're opposite sign. So just they exhibit the same traits as you. So just like you out here feeling like, oh, I'm a king, I'm a queen. Ask Aquarius the same thing. They gonna say, yeah, we the king and queen of air, because they're basically you, but just an air version of a Leo. So they're coming. You know, there's tests and things that they do. Like, oh, does this person have this? Do they bring this to the table? This person. They feel like you do. This Aquarius feels like you are the one who kind of fits that mold for them. Okay, so Aquarians are very interesting to deal with, especially from a Leo perspective, but this one feels like you're the one for them. Whatever Aquarius I'm channeling. Okay, so let's get into Pisces. We have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so there's a Pisces who wants to put in that work for you. Okay, I'm also going to pull like a collective, just a little, like a couple collective cards at the end, if you guys want to see that. Make sure you guys hit the like button, please. Thank you guys for doing that already. But Pisces wants to work it out. Like, they not even work it out. I don't know why I said that. So maybe some of you guys are wanting to work things out with you. But mainly I'm getting, they feel like there's competition for you and they want to be the one. 108, 108 as I say that. So 108 is a number for some of you guys. Maybe you need to look that up. Post in the comments for other people dealing with Pisces. But yeah, they want to win. Like, they want to get you. They feel like there's a lot of people after you. They're willing to put in the work. This could have been a Pisces that messed up with you at some point. I'm not going to lie, because it does feel like they feel like they have to put in more work than others. They have to stand out above the crowd. So if this is a Pisces that you have history with, they know that they're not going to be able to come in on the same old, same old. They know they have to step it up. For some of you, this might be a Pisces who's been trying to get with you or been trying to get your attention, but they feel like you have so many people in your face or you have so many different options that they have to do something to stand out above others. So I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of, I don't want to say pressure in a negative way, but pressure is like more of a slang word now, meaning like this person is going to start putting in that work. It kind of gives me like chariot energy, like, oh yeah, Leo is a challenge that I want to be in that challenge. I want to see if I can get Leo to be with them. Like, they feel like you are a prize, not necessarily a token of like, oh my God, you won something. I know that triggers people. You gotta watch what you say nowadays. People be getting upset, but I'm saying they feel like you are someone worth putting that time, effort, energy into. And they're going to be showing up in that way. They may even be like trying to improve themselves in some way, like work on something, because the Eight of Pentacles is like Virgo energy, so they could be trying to improve themselves in some way too. So maybe they do need to like step it up in an area. So you're going to be getting a lot of energy from a Pisces who wants you. Okay, this could be somebody you guys don't even see like as serious. This could be somebody in your friend group, somebody you dated in the past, and you're just like, oh, I thought they forgot all about me. I hadn't heard from them in a while. They keep tabs on you. They see what you got going on, Leo. They see that you're a hot commodity. So, or like I said, this could be a Pisces who's messed up and you was like, oh, okay, the streets is calling, and you went back out there in the streets, and they like, no, Leo, come back. You can't be a lion roaming on the streets, which would be weird, because I mean, if I saw a lion out there, now that would be more, if I saw a lion outside, that would be more like wow to me than Drake walking outside. If a lion was just outside, it would be different. So that's kind of how this Pisces is saying, like, Leo, you just can't be out here in these streets being a lion, because they're gonna get you, they're gonna capture you, right? I mean, that's usually what they do when lions get out and just be out here walking. So that's kind of what they're saying, like, Leo, we need you to come on back. You're not for the streets. Which I don't feel like Leos are for the streets. I think this is why most Leos are never truly single. Like, we say we're single, that means that we just refreshed. We just cut everybody off. That's what that means. We starting from the ground up. It wasn't because you didn't just have 2 people last week that you cut off, Leo. Don't tell me that. Or somebody who might still be trying to get with your ass, Leo. Don't play with me. Oh, I have nobody. What about Tyrone from 3 weeks ago? Just because you cut them off, Leo act like they don't exist no more. Like, no, I'm done with them, so they can't be even a person anymore. So, yeah, there's a Pisces trying to put that pressure on for you guys. They want that #1 spot. They want that #1 spot in your life, and they willing to put in that work. Okay, so you're gonna be feeling it from a Pisces, like, oh, okay, you serious? Oh, okay. It's gonna be like dinner on Wednesday and brunch on Saturday. Oh, okay. Flowers too. You can be like, okay, maybe you serious. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're gonna be seeing the Pisces, like, oh, maybe you serious. Maybe I need to pay attention to you a little bit. Yeah. So I like it. They know what's up. They ain't silly. All right. So let's see what collective read for Pisces, the person on your mind. You know what? When I just said during Pisces reading, I'm kid y'all not, bro. I said in my head, when I said I'm getting the chariot, I said, watch me pull the chariot in the collective. I said that in my head. I should have said that joint out loud. So y'all know, because I literally said, watch me pull the chariot in the collective, because I was channeling that from Pisces. And I said it. I was like, man, watch the chariot come out. That's crazy. I knew it. I felt that shit. I felt it. And Pisces is a collective sign. So if you guys ever want to watch a collective, watch Pisces reading. Because they everybody. That's how you can just watch collective. But anyway, Five of Swords, Chariot, and the Seven of Swords. So somebody is avoiding you big time right now. It's interesting. They're avoiding their feelings. They're avoiding their feelings for you. Because the Chariot is them wanting to come towards you. But the Five of Swords, their mind is telling them no. And then for some of you, maybe like I said, some of you, they may be in another situation. It could be, if you guys ended things with somebody, like especially if it was abruptly, I don't feel like they're dealing well with the ending, but more anything, it triggered some sort of like defense in this person, where their feelings wants to come towards you, their heart space wants to come towards you, but their mind is like, no. And it's, of course, it's self-sabotage with the Five of Swords, because it's not what they really want. But they are trying to avoid you right now. This person is not. So if you guys are, for the collective, what you need to know about this person is they haven't got over you. I feel like the ending with you and this person, especially if it happened abruptly, has kind of knocked them off their square. Like, they're not okay. It really has kind of messed them up a little bit. But the Empress and the Two of Swords is telling me that they can't get you off of their mind, but they're also not taking action on you right now. But their feelings want them to. They do. Yeah. See? I just clarified the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles. They want to offer you a relationship. The problem is because you weren't getting a commitment out of this person. For the collective, you weren't getting a commitment out of this person, so you ended things abruptly. And instead of it saying that you were right and that you do deserve a commitment, because that's what their feelings and intuition is telling them, they're just resisting the situation altogether. They're not ready to accept that you were right, and you were also right for cutting it off, because there's no reason why this person couldn't offer you a commitment. There could have been some obstacles to it, but these obstacles could be overcome. So now you're sitting here in your power. Some of you guys may even be manifesting commitment from somebody else, but you're telling this person, I don't need you to make me an empress or an emperor. I don't need you. And that's why I've always, when anybody who's ever taken a tarot class from me will tell you, I always say the empress does not have to be married. I always used to use Rihanna as my example, because she was married with she wasn't married, she didn't have any children. Obviously, I might have to get a different example. This might be somebody else now, like a Bia, I love Bia, or another woman comes to my mind. But this is somebody who the empress don't technically need to be married to be the empress. You were letting this person know, like, I was trying to tell you that in order for you to deal with this empress, you had to come with this type of energy, because this is what the empress requires. Not saying that you were going to make me an empress, meaning I could have anybody else if I wanted to. So since you don't want to give me what I deserve, and they know you deserve it, you probably checked out with this person real quick. If something happened quickly with this person that I'm channeling right now, and they know you were right, but they don't want to accept it right now. They don't. Okay, so just know that you did rock somebody's world by dipping out. They definitely are feeling it. Don't let them make it seem like they don't care. Okay, Five of Swords, they do care. Okay, so, and they ain't hurt nobody but themselves, because you're sitting there looking like the empress, minding your business. Okay, so I do feel like this person will come back around eventually, but don't wait around. That's the point with the empress, which I shouldn't have to tell y'all that, because you already know. But let me know what you guys think. Please comment. Please, if you do timestamps, I promise I will heart and pin it, and you will be a part of my life forever, in love forever. But yeah, even if you just timestamp your own sign, whatever sign that you're watching, just to help people get to it easier. But yeah, Stacy did do us a favor and put the signs in the chat, so you should be able to scroll on the live chat and see about what time the sign is. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later. Please comment and like this, and I'll see y'all for the next live later. Oh yeah, I will be reopening the Leo special. It got sold out again. So this will be the last time we'll add slots for the Leo special. So if you want a Leo special, please get it. I am working on those. So if you haven't received it, it's either not your deadline yet, or like the ones that were due today, I have like 5 more to do. So they will be out by today. I'm taking it a day at a time, guys. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.